Stoichiometry and equilibrium constant. When the equation has been multiplied by a number, you have to change the original equilibrium constant accordingly. For example, in this reaction, for this reaction Kc is 0.212. So if I will multiply this whole equation by 2, then what I have to do is I have to simply raise the original equilibrium constant to that power. So if I'm multiplying it by 2, then I have to do raised to the power second here. So that will be the new equilibrium constant. If I am taking the half of this, let's say half the concentration, then it will be 0.212 raised to the power 1/2. The next thing, equilibrium constant for a reaction which is made up of 2 or more steps is the product of the equilibrium constant for the individual steps. Again, what that means, let's say I have to find out the equilibrium constant for this reaction, and I know for K1 for this and K2 for this. I know the equilibrium constant for these two reactions. And this, the third reaction I'm getting by adding these two reactions. Then what do you do to the constant values? You take the product of them. That means the equilibrium constant for this desired reaction will be K1 times K2, which is 0.014 times 7.2 equals 0.10. Look at this problem. You are given two reactions and you are given their corresponding equilibrium constant values also. The question is, what is the equilibrium constant for this following reaction? Now I need this reaction, and in this required reaction my S2 negative is on the left side, while in the given reactions S2 negative is on the right side. So one thing that I have to do is I have to flip the first equation. So if I flip second equation, what I have to do with K2, I have to take the reciprocal, which is I have to do 1 over K2, which will be 1 over 1.16 times 10 to the negative 19th. Again, in the second, what do I need? I need 2H plus. Or I can say I need H2S on the right side, where in the given reactions H2S is given on the left side. So that means I have to flip this reaction too. So let's flip that reaction. H2S gives HS minus. I didn't, give me 1 second. I have to flip this. So going back. Flipping means H plus HS minus, I'm talking about this reaction, gives H2S. So since I flipped the first reaction too, that means I have to take the reciprocal of K1, and that will be 1 over 9.47 times 10 to the negative 8. Now add these two reactions to make sure you are getting your desired equation. H plus gives 2H plus. This cancels out, S2 negative, and gives H2S, and that's exact this reaction. So now we are adding these two reactions to get this one. So what we do to the values, we multiply them. So that means I'm multiplying these two values, I'm multiplying these two values, and when you're going to multiply them, you should get 9.10 times 10 to the 25th. Again, another question, this is the reaction you need, and you are given the K values for these two reactions. Then look at PbCl2. PbCl2 is on the left side, and in the given reactions also PbCl2 is on the left side. So let's just write down it the way it is and write down K3 value as 1.76 times 10 to the negative 10th. I did not flip it, I did multiply, so I'm not going to touch K3 value. What else I can do? Now here I need 2 Ag plus on the left side, and I have 1 Ag plus on the right side here, but I need 2 of them on the left side. So one thing I'm sure that first thing I have to do is I have to multiply each number with 2. That means that will give me K4 squared. And then after multiplying, I also have to flip it to make it this, so that Ag plus is on the left side, 2 AgCl. And since I flipped it, I have to do 1 over this value. It's one of the same thing if I put it like that. And let's add these two equations to make sure we are getting our desired reaction. This cancels out. PbCl2 plus 2Ag plus gives Pb2 plus 2AgCl. Yes, and that's what I want. So now since I'm adding these two reactions, that means I have to multiply these two values. So your answer is K3 value multiplied by 1 over K4 squared value. And it's one of the same thing if I say it like this. And if you will solve this, 1.76 times 10 to the negative 10th divided by 1.14 times 10 to the negative 4th raised to the power second. And if you're going to solve it, then you should get K equals 0.0135. That should be your answer. The next is the homogeneous and heterogeneous equilibria. Homogeneous equilibria is where your reactants and products, they all are in the same phase. For example, hydrogen gas combines with nitrogen gas to make ammonia. All of them are in gaseous form. Heterogeneous equilibria are where something in the equilibrium is in the different phase. For example, look at this reaction here. This is solid, these two are aqueous. You can have this kind of where the system involves solids and gases. You have here solid, and this one is a gas. Another example where you have liquid, aqueous. Even liquid, they are different from aqueous.